Welcome back to Council Bluffs News on Channel 17. I'm Matt Shadle. On January 12th, a 7.0 earthquake hit Port-au-Prince, Haiti. We know the devastation that Haiti has suffered, and they are still in need. Iowa Western student Linzi Sharpling has been in Haiti for a week now, and on Tuesday, February 9th, we had the chance to interview her using Skype. Linzi is volunteering at an orphanage about 200 miles away from the country's capital.
Right now I'm in Dajabon, the Dominican Republic, right across from Wanamint. Wanamint, Haiti is where the orphanage is located that I'm volunteering. So I actually had to come over to Dajabon, the Dominican Republic, to use the internet because I don't have the internet right now in Haiti. And I'm volunteering at an orphanage, and we have received so far about 50 new children that have come directly from Port-au-Prince that have been affected by the earthquake that happened January 12th. Right when I crossed the border, I was greeted, of course, by all my friends and family that were already here. And the same day, we got a call saying a missionary flight. A plane was flying from Port-au-Prince to Wanamint to drop off 3 injured children from Port-au-Prince. And so I was really excited that I was able to be there, and immediately got on a truck and went to this open airfield. It's just basically a field, a strip of land where the airplane ended up landing, and about 500 other Haitians gathered around. It was kind of crazy. They had heard that a plane was coming somehow, someone told them, and they just kind of gathered to see. So we kind of had to do crowd control when this plane landed. And then we were able to pick up 3 children, and one of the children had his mother with him. So it was 4 people total, and loaded them into our truck. And these were injured children, and that's why they were flown and not driven into Wanamint. We continually need staff. We have, like I said, 50 new children, along with our 77 children we already had prior. A lot of the children that we've taken in, like I said, we have 3 amputees. We also have others in body cast, as well as special needs children. We have one that's a waterhead baby. We have one with cerebral palsy. We have another one that has other, mental issues as well. So not only are we taking these kids in, but we have to adjust what our resources are so we can best assist them in the way that they need to be assisted. And so along with just common, everyday needs, extra soap, extra food, clothing, diapers, we have baby food. I mean, there's different things that just us alone, and we only have 50 new children. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like in Port-au-Prince and how much everybody needs there. So it's a continual learning experience and kind of adjusting each day to try and find some sort of consistency for these children, as well as the needs that we have and what we need to get from the state. I mean, continually we are writing emails to people that are coming and traveling here what we need. We need a medical boot for one of our girls that has a broken ankle. We need a blender to blend the food for the boy that has cerebral palsy because he can't eat food whole. So things like that we wouldn't have normally, that we're kind of having to adjust to meet the needs of these new children. It was incredible. I was spending the night with Tatiana, who had just had her surgery, the reduction of her radial nerve and the plate in her ankle. And these were American nurses that were spending the night with me in a hospital. And all of a sudden, one of the nurses yelled, "There's a baby being born, there's a baby being born." So I grabbed gloves and I ran downstairs. We were on the 3rd floor of this hospital. And about 20 people had actually taken this woman that was in labor, a Haitian woman, and carried her on this rickety, old, nasty, rusty bed in front of the hospital because they saw the lights were on and they knew Americans were there. And so there was no doctors, there was 2 nurses and myself, and I was the only one that spoke Creole during that time. So we grabbed the bed and brought her into the hospital and basically helped deliver the baby alongside 2 nurses. I had to run and get clamps so that they could clamp and cut the umbilical cord and help the mom deliver the afterbirth as well, and just kind of do what we could. And I'm not even a nurse, And so I was trying to translate and help the mom. It was her first baby, and as well as assist the nurses and what they needed. It was incredible and crazy at the same time. I mean, surgery in the morning and then help delivering a baby at night. I think I'm ready for nursing school. But it was really neat. The nurses and I were talking afterwards, and they had never met me, and we just thought it was such a blessing to see life, to see birth when a lot of us have been seeing, either death or amputees or people that have been suffering from the earthquake. And so the baby was totally healthy. This baby, I'm sure, had no prenatal care, no nothing. But it was 6 pounds, 14 ounces, 20 inches long. It was a beautiful baby girl. And I have the pleasure of being a part of help delivering it. So it was pretty crazy. We had our team come back on Friday. The team that was actually in Port-au-Prince for 2.5 weeks, they came back this last Friday. And I didn't get a chance to talk to them very much. I didn't want to pry into some of the things that they have seen. But one girl, her name is Brittany, who was there for 2.5 weeks straight, just said it was absolutely horrible, the conditions of what the ICU or the makeshift ICU was there in Port-au-Prince, just people dying, people, rushing in for amputees and mass graves. The hospitals were up in tents. There were tents literally full of children that had no one. The first boy that we brought home, his name's Johnny, and he was laying there for 10 days with no one, with absolutely no one. And he had a cast around his ankle, and he actually had a femur that was fractured. So there are people that were putting makeshift casts on, and they didn't know what they were doing. And when I talked to her, she said, of course, the first week and a half that she was there was a lot worse than the days after that. That actually, the last couple of days she was in Port-au-Prince, it wasn't, quote unquote, as bad. She was starting to see hope for these children that we were taking home, and also, giving food to people that they could, instead of just seeing complete disaster and not knowing where to start. So she said, some of the stories she didn't even want to tell me because they were so bad. Well, definitely, I want to say thank you so much for people that do know me and people that actually don't know me that are supporting me. It's been incredible, the kind of support and prayers and everything I've received just within the last week and a half or so. So first of all, I want to say thank you. And second of all, I just pray that everyone keeps me in your prayers, keeps these children in your prayers, just for strength every day. I mean, it's really exhausting. A lot of times I'm pretty tired, but I'm also extremely excited that I get to be here and be a part of what's going on. And also just remember what's going on here. I mean, like I said, in the news, it was Haiti, Haiti, Haiti all the time, for that first week and a half. And this is something that is going to affect the Haitian people for the rest of their lives.
You can follow Linzi's experience in Haiti right here on CBTV or on Facebook at Help Linzi, Help Haiti.